All right. Oh, hello. I have a text panel here for me. What clever foresight. To do, you have no fuel. Is that true? That is true. Okay, I have no fuel. Go to Mars base, collect the things you need for the satellite, upgrade the duck ship to build satellites for relay, replace the duck ship with something cooler, build a cargo drone to assist with the interplanetary something or other, and scout some asteroids for uranium. Well, oh, okay. And last time I built this nice satellite, which is currently recharging. Doesn't have quite a bit of stuff. I might need to just kind of chuck up some stuff in the build planner. I'll just do that right quick. Alright, that was actually pretty quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this satellite so that we can burn straight towards it next time. Relay point 1. There we go. And we'll color it a nice green. How about that green? It almost looks kind of like a pastel-y green. I'm not sure. There's probably an official pastel green, but that's kind of the color it looks like. Oh, I dropped something. Something big. Nothing. All right. Let's get all these things out of here so we can get down easier. All right. Another all right. And here we go. I'm kind of curious, this little asteroid here. I know it says I have no fuel, but... Okay, it might be worth flying to in the suit, at least. Maybe I can get some good information out of it. Let's get the... Where is it? Let's get the drill on here, and we might be able to gather some quality information about this asteroid. Oh, I forgot. I've been messing around on the server a lot, and the travel speed is a lot quicker. You can go at 400 meters per second. If they could figure out the you flying through planets thing, that would be wonderful, because then we can get all this amazing speed. Well, that's kind of strange. I didn't go that far. Oh my gosh, I did. That relay antenna, which is rather huge, is something that YouTube compression will not allow you to see. It is like a little flicker off in the distance. I can barely see it. Apparently, that rock was a lot closer than this one. How did I not fly to that one? I thought I pointed it. You know what? I might have pointed at it and flew right past it. Well, we're going to go check out this one then. Look at the little fragments there. And I'm seeing my shadow, Kerbal Space Program style, which I will be back to playing Thursday, whatever day that is. That's tomorrow. So I'll be back to playing that tomorrow. Let's turn off broadcasting so I don't have to deal with it. Doesn't look like there's anything useful out here. I was actually kind of hoping for ice. If there was ice, I would have taken it home. Oh, here's some material over here. What are you? Ooh, it looks like you might be ice. Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. Also just realized I have the thing off. So we won't be able to tell what's out here. Alright. Oh, it just has such a long name. It's like, what does that all mean? Okay, well, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these GPS markers then. Since we can now recolor them, which is really cool. But we can't go ahead and change, you know, like put them in a folder or something. Get more options for how viewable they are. I am pretty sure... No, I don't know. But the colors are a nice touch. They're much appreciated because they're wonderful. I can okay, that's, you know, I can change all the relays to one color of green and go about using them that way. I just kind of like to not be able to see them all the time because you get so many of them on your screen. It gets kind of irritating. Let's see. I mean, you could turn them off, but then, like, okay, if I could turn off these beacons, it'd be nice if I could just leave, like, the ore beacons on or, you know, new beacons on. I don't know. Like pirate things that pop up. I don't know. People probably have much better ideas about that. There's a Mayday way over there. Not ready for that. This rock looks pretty barren. I figured out that I'm probably going to go for purple for a majority. Oh, man. Okay, well, the color's not there after I turn it off. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's annoying. Anyways, I'm going to go for purple. So all the ores and stuff are marked as purple in space. For ground, I'm going to go for a different color. But that's just so that I can have them and not lose them. Oh, that's Mars base. Okay. I'm going to hit this rock that's on the way back. which shouldn't be too much trouble. I do have a whole bunch of ice, so that's useful. I can get a little bit more a little bit more fuel out of the hardcore ship. If I get over there, I don't remember if the hardcore ship has drills. Does it have drills? I can't remember. I just saw it a few minutes ago, and I've been using it for a long time. I can't recall if it had drills. I was pretty sure the point of it was so I could scout. But, so I'm going to go check out more of these rocks. If it does have drills, I'll definitely go ahead and check out a whole bunch more different points of interest. I'm excited because can't talk. 7 Days to Die just updated. It's now in version 19 point something, probably 0.1 by now. It probably has a bug fix. But I think that's a game that I really hope Space Engineers kind of takes the path of, not in terms of gameplay or anything, but in terms of that game had been in alpha. I think it still is in alpha for the past 8 years. And it annoys people that it's in alpha. You know, people get mad. It's like, oh, this game's still in alpha. Blah, blah, blah. They get upset because every new version, the world doesn't work, which is actually very annoying. But at the same time, it has a lot of good replay value. Like, starting over in that game is very exciting. Same with this game. I love not having anything and then building up to having stuff. If only there was more late game. And they're starting to add more late game stuff into 7 Days. And then it went from this kind of ugly, actually very ugly looking game to something pretty beautiful. Like, not pretty as in pretty looking. It actually is pretty looking, but it's extremely beautiful. What I mean by pretty beautiful. It looks like a 2015 AAA game. And it's slowly they just did I forget what the name, physics-based rendering I think it is that Unity has, where different objects shine in different ways, and that looks amazing. I started it up and I did the fool's mistake of generating a large world. Just because before I think you could generate a slightly larger world, but it just wouldn't work. It would work, but you'd come back to your computer the next morning and it'd be there. This one still took probably about 15 minutes to generate the huge world, but it wasn't that bad. See, this I'm feeling is a candidate for uranium. Oh wait, there's something here. Please be uranium. Please be uranium. What are you? Tell me what you are. Oh, you're silver. I don't know. Sorry for yelling, but I usually don't yell. But I was just really excited for it to be uranium. Oh, I can't get any of it. There's a dark spot over here. Silicon. Silicon and silver, huh? That's actually, I think silver is something ow, my head. I think silver is something I needed. This is useful. Okay, I'm gonna take silicon and silver. I might take a slightly different path than what was on the LCD because I need materials, and I would like to establish a permanent space presence. Space isn't exactly dangerous, so ooh, why is that rock blue? That's interesting. Oh, it might be an ice rock. Okay, well, anyways, let's go ahead and mark this, and I'll head back. It just crossed my head that maybe you could have an ore. You know how you have the faction? It's faction dot, the point. Maybe you could have ore dot and just have little, oh, you can't see my hand, but little collapsible menus like ores, and then you mark all the ores, and then you click the ore thing, you generate a new from current position, and it goes into the ores folder, or the ores, yeah, the ore tree, and then it either goes with the properties you set, or you could set custom colors for each of them. But then here you can collapse it. That'd make this menu a little nicer. I know you could search it, but if I type in silver, I got quite a few. And I'm not even sure which one this one is. What is this one? This one is silicon and silver, Yeah, I do love that you could just paste in the color. You could just copy it from clipboard, but I just paste the hex value because it's just the color. Just another representation of... Oops, I started typing in. There we go. Bam. All right. Or it'd be really nice if you could do GPS coordinates based on distance. I don't want to see GPS coordinates that are 700,000 kilometers away. All right. Anyways, where am I going? There we are. All right. Oh, that's a bit of a distance. The one that looks like it's right next to it was the one I went to first. No wonder I didn't go to this one. It was actually far from the thing. And I'm actually close enough to the planet that if I was to run out of fuel or power, I would fall down. Oh no, I think power. I think if you run out of power, you still have jetpack, which is strange, but I guess. If it generates its own power, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Although I do want to try the minimalist HUD mod. That one looks really pretty. I wonder if I could kind of work on something like that, because I have an idea of how I want to set up a HUD, and it's the minimalist mod inspired it. But yeah, there's no drills on here. Okay, well, I will dump the ice in. You, Mr. Wood Hardcore Ship. It is constructed of pure balsa wood. It is the most flimsiest thing. Oh, I broke the cockpit. Oh, that'd be horrible. All right, get down to the planet, basically. What are we looking at? If we click on the generator and we point at the sun, I mean, I might be able to stay up here for a little while. It's not going to help me any because I need all this stuff for this relay here. All right, using one of the coolest things about it's auto turning off the stockpile. I was noticing that the generator wasn't. It's either not running or I don't know what it's doing. Hold on, it's on. Why is it not? Max card input. It's slowly refilling the thing. It's just going really slow. I was hoping to stockpile it so I can have the generator do that, but the script is refusing me to. I could turn the script off, but it's there for a reason. All right, using one of my favorite things about space, we go forward and we stop trying to do any forward, and eventually we'll get caught by Mars's gravity and pulled in, not really towards Mars base, but kind of in that general direction we are going straight. Did we just like fly past some little bit of debris? Oh no, those are little specks that are usually here. All right, well, I will see you when we enter Mars's. I mean, you won't really know when you enter Mars's atmosphere. I'll see you in a little bit. Ooh, I'm in a shadow. What are we in the shadow of? Oh, we're in the shadow of that rock that I went to. Wow, it takes a while to get past things at this speed. We're not even to that rock yet. But I'm trying to fill up on hydrogen because I don't remember if the engines alone could hold me up. So I don't want to do anything silly. Oh, see, there's another idea for the GPS. Of course, you got the lists, but maybe you can do like sort by planet. And oh, here's all my Mars beacons, Oh, we are caught by the gravity. And we're going to start accelerating here at 0.05. I'm assuming that's the acceleration. Well, no, because acceleration would be 9.8. What is 0.05 of 9.81 G? I don't know. I can't do math in my head. I can, but I don't trust it. You shouldn't trust it either. Not yours, mine. You shouldn't trust my math in my head. All right, well, let's get pointed at the sun here, and we'll just fall. And there I was, floating past the rock with not much on it. I don't know where else I was going with that, but that just kind of the feeling I got when I did this. Not much. I mean, it does really well at hiding the. If only it like snapped to the other detail quicker, you'd never notice. Even now, I'm only noticing because I'm looking for it. But yeah, pretty nice. Oops, I gave us a little bit of a kick, but it does look like we're almost out of ice. Oh no, it's actually still going. It was 500 when I checked a moment ago. You have no fuel? I don't believe you anymore. Hold on. Where's that top center screen? Edit text. You have... there we go. You have some... Hold on. Caps. Some fuel. There we go. And I'll reduce the urgency a little bit. There we go. You have some fuel. Still all caps, but not as bad. I'm thinking Mars base is where all those little pucks are from me going around and mining. I love that you can see like the effects of what you did. Even though they're not as big as they show from up here, you can still see like, hey, it looks like people might have been down there. And I think I'm right. Yep, Mars base right there. Very nice. Here's the idea. I'm going to push horizontally for a little bit. and see if we can't make it so we fall even closer to Marsk base. I'll go till we're about 18%. There we go. Oh, no dampeners, please. Just push again to counteract those. Alright. Back to falling. Most of the time I've spent here is falling from the sky. That might be what I call this today. Marsk base is coming into view, actually. I think I could see it. Yeah, I can see it. Wonderful. We did lose the sun, so I'm no longer turning to charge. Let's check the batteries, see how we're doing. 78. I think I was at 77 when I started. Late 77s, so a little bit of power. Now I'm thinking when we start getting up to 5 or down to 5 kilometers above the surface, it's always tricky kind of trying to figure out when to start trying to land. Let's go ahead and turn off the atmospheric thrusters, or turn off the hydrogen thrusters just for now. See if I can use just the atmospheric ones to slow down. I'm doing the thing again where I look over the microphone to make sure I see what the 18% feel. Here, I'll just bring it down. All right, anyways, about to hit 5 kilometers. Going to throw on the... Oh, yep, I hit it already. Me talking. I just pushed it off. Well, we have enough power, so I can just kind of push this way. Let's accelerate forward and up a little bit so we can use those back engines to slow our descent. I think the sun's chasing us. Go away, sun. No chasing us here. This is a... Oh, I forget which... I forget who thought that the planets were set up like this. It was before they were thinking of epicycles, I think. I don't remember. I don't remember my science history that well. But I remember there was a model where it was... Oops, sorry. Where it was the sun going around the either Earth or the planets. It was orbiting like one of the planets. That might have been it. Alright, anyways. We're right above Marsk base. I'll just kind of drop down, and it looks like we're perfectly able to fly on hydrogen, or on the atmospheric thrusters, which is what I was hoping. But I wasn't entirely sure. I might as well just fly down for it in a spiraling fashion. That's the most fun way of flying down towards something, and the most sickening. Oh gosh, okay. I actually don't really get that motion sick, but I can like feel it. It's like, okay, I feel like either if I was really sensitive to it, I would be getting really sick right now. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you didn't get motion sick about that either. We're just dropping like a stone here, and everything's set to slow down. Yeah, we can slow down pretty quick. Alright, we don't really need those hydrogen thrusters. I will need to gather more ice, though, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about that. I might fly over to the ice sheets that are just a few feet away, it seems like. And I might have to build up something that'll... Oh, I wonder if... Okay, so I think the Atmospheric Dragon Rancher mod had a, like, wind setting, where there was wind that kind of, like, push your ship around a little bit. I wonder if it's been updated to do something with... Oh, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Okay. Yeah, we need the hydrogen thrusters for slippage. Okay. Anyways. I'm wondering if it's been updated to work with weathers. Because that would be pretty amazing if there was just, you know, a storm and then all of a sudden you're just being tossed around in the breeze. That'd be pretty nice. Or in the... Not in the breeze, in the gale force winds. Alright. And we're going to lock down here. Alright. I would love to build the relay, but I am the master at getting distracted. And I feel like... Let's turn all these things off here. I feel like... Gosh. I feel like I should build something that might be a little bit more fit to going to space and returning with a load. I know this is a great vehicle to do it, and if I build... I'm torn between building the first relay and going, yay, I have a relay, I can actually do all this stuff now, and building a ship that would facilitate making the relays. If you're catching what I'm saying. I'm not really sure what I'm saying is what I'm thinking. But I want a ship that builds relays better, and that might be my upgrade for the duck ship. However, the world that I originally worked on was lost, but I vaguely remember the idea, and I still have the video. If I watch the video, it'll all fly back to me. So I might... Oops, I paused for some reason. I might go about it that way. I'm not sure. That also inspires another idea in my head. I'm very bad at remembering things until I see like a picture or a video at that time. And then I can just be like, oh yeah, I know exactly, what I was doing right there, or why I'm standing right there looking at the grass in some pictures. Not from too long ago. It's not like some super ability. It's just like I just need a reminder. What are you? I think that's silver. Silver and nickel. Interesting. Maybe there's been 2 impacts here. It's been a while since I've roamed around. I don't really recall what ore I was short on. I was pretty sure I was short on an ore, though. What's here? Nothing is here? I don't believe it. Oh, wait. Ha. Ice, magnesium, and silicon. This is a really close source of ice, actually. Let's go check this rock, and if it's an ice rock, that'd be great, because I kind of see a little bit of a blue. It's cobalt. I don't think I need cobalt. Definitely need ice, though. It's doing that alien planet thing again. As I get close, the ice recedes. There it is. Don't deceive me. Ice, I know you're here. Oh, coming to the server. I might just mention this really quick. That planet, that really cool planet with the ore map that I think I talked about a while ago. It's got like all sorts of different biomes. It's really cool. I might add it to the server. I tested the world on my computer, which probably isn't the best, kind of benchmark for the other computer that's running the server, but it didn't impact, what do you call it? It didn't impact sim speed. I'm curious if it would. I pasted in a whole bunch of grids that were giving us trouble earlier that I'd taken copies of. And I just kind of pasted them and chucked them in different directions so they would crash into the ground and cause sim speed hits. There were sim speed hits, but they weren't huge, and they recovered, just as quickly as if I chucked them around on the Earth-like planet. So I don't know. It's a really cool planet. It's the one with the ore map version 2. I'm not sure if it's there's a software that's ore map, or they created a ore map, which would make a little bit more sense in my head. I really need to solve that. That's annoying. Version 2 of the duck ship. More cargo containers. Better survival kit that's not just thrown in at the end. And, more ability to fly on, maybe even different planets. I think it's going to have a bigger hangar. It's going to be able to fit Vipers. It's going to be able to fit the new ship I'm working on. The new ship I'm working on has a very cool little thing. I'm still flying around here talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to all of you, but it feels to me like I'm talking to myself. Anyways, ice. I need ice, and we're just gonna finish the relay, because the relay really needs to be done. Ice on the base. There is no ice. It sucked through all that ice very quickly. Okay, so what I'm thinking then is maybe if I take fill and I do a little bit of upgrade. I'm not too sure how I would be able to, because this is going to suck up all the everything. But I don't plan to take him with me on this ship. So, oh, also, materials. Let's grab out of this grid all the materials I can. No, not deposited. Acquire. There we go. We couldn't get steel plate, construction components, or anything else, really. We have 2 pieces of bulletproof glass. Congratulations. Alright, let's fly down here. We'll grab some. We'll throw it on to production. If not, oh yeah, okay. I do have the ability to get to it. It's just for some reason it doesn't want to pipe all the way up through here. I don't know if it's too many grids removed. It's only 1 grid off of the main grid. Alright, let's go ahead, and those are off, so let's go ahead and 7, and we'll pull back a little bit. Just kind of float there. I'll start dumping stuff like I did before. Okay, it said all components were successfully withdrawn. It looks like I actually grabbed everything I needed. I was fairly certain we weren't going to be able to do that. So now we're just short on ice, and I can fly over there and grab some ice to charge this up. Okay, we might actually be able to get that done. And then we're going to say goodbye to the duck ship, actually. I'm going to set its batteries to discharge. I'll set up an oxygen tank on the base, and we'll start sucking everything out of the... Well, basically sucking everything out of the duck ship, having it be disassembled. I was going to fly it back to back to the moon, but I feel like it's fitting to be upgraded in the next world. So we'll have to do that. I kind of feel bad. It's a cool little... I mean, it's never finished. I have the tendency not to finish things. But yeah. Oh, steel plates. I was gonna like, why am I just kind of staring at that? Need a lot more steel plates. Plate. Alright, as much steel plates as that's probably gonna hold. Let's go ahead and... Okay, we do have side thrusters. They're not very strong, especially because we're getting really heavy. We'll go ahead and push off towards the ice fields that are right over the horizon here. We'll go ahead and get some ice and... Ooh, what's this? What's that? What's that? I'm curious. Hold on. Hardcore ship, don't crash while I'm gone. You have the tendency to crash. What is this? It's ice! It's a huge amount of ice. I must have known about this, because... How wouldn't I have known about it? It's just a huge hole of ice in the ground. I must have dug here before. Okay, I think that's the hardcore ship in the distance. That looks very much like it. Also, I'm curious about this rock. Let's get normal display. What is this? Gold? Gold. I'm okay without the gold rock. We have quite a bit of gold, and I don't think the new ship's going to require anything crazy. Hardcore ship, go and turn around, and we'll touch down at this ice right here. And I'll throw on the hydrogen thrusters should I need them. I don't think I'm going to need them too much. Okay, I turned them on because I'm lazy. And I didn't want to fight this so much. We do have a lot of weight we're slinging around here. Problem is, I think as soon as I dock to the ship, it's going to start pulling stuff from me. So... I'm gonna have to do this all on my own. Oops, inventory's full. Bob, do you mind collecting things? Alright, I just saw his little things go out and collect stuff, so this will be good. We'll be able to pack up on ice and fill up the hardcore ship. Oh, okay, it's not like a massive thing of ice. There's quite a bit, but it doesn't look like there's too much. There we go. I'm not sure if it's getting picked up or if it's disappearing. Probably be good to check that. I've heard two things. That Triton, the icy moon, I think that might be Mars's moon for this game, is either A, all ice, or B, ice on the surface, and then, you know, quite a distance down, a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of stone. But I'm considering building an ice kind of collector, you know, station. A station with a very large drill of some sort of variety to just collect ice while I'm gone. Maybe a lot of hydrogen tanks, too. Dang, how much ice can this thing hold? Alright, 23,000. That's quite a bit of ice, actually. And the generator's just pulling it up, and Bob's pulling it up. I think this will be the last little bit of ice that I grab. And then we're gonna go to the ship. We're gonna turn off the script. Alright, how are we on flying here? Alright, doesn't look like we're sinking, which is nice. And it looks like the hydrogen tank's full. Okay. We're still gonna turn off the script so we can drop off all the ice safely. And not have it not suck up everything. But I thought, yeah, I always mess up how it's supposed to be set up. Alright, all the programmable blocks are off. It's probably going to mess with something, but just to be safe. So I don't fly up with nothing. I will take like a basic stock of what we have. So we have a lot of steel plates, tubes. Do we have radio communication components? I thought I needed some for that antenna. I'm not sure anymore. If there's space, I'll grab like basically a whole new antenna worth of stuff. And I do need to do a laser antenna. I did see the comment that a laser antenna would be great for, you know, where it can see all the worlds. That's not a bad idea. It's just, I mean, I'd have to do that. One of the best features, just showing the current ship that you're connected to. Okay, well, it looks like we're able, or we've pulled all the ice off, and we still have everything we need from there. So I'm going to shut this down. We're going to pop up and out. We'll just use the atmospheric thrusters to hold there. And I'm going to... Should I set the duct ship batteries to discharge right now? I think that might be worth doing. Just so while I'm gone, it sucks all the power into the base. And I think the base will still power it. I'm not entirely sure. Duct ship batteries. Go ahead and discharge. Before scuttling the ship, we're going to suck up whatever resources we can out of it. We're not really scuttling it when we're just kind of recycling it. Alright. If I remember correctly, scuttling's when you kind of just drive it out to sea and sink it. What am I doing? I forgot what I'm doing. Oh, yes, I'm doing the antenna thing. Large antenna of dishy variety. There we go. Hold on. Entered. Hello, connector. One antenna, please. You can't withdraw anything because you suck. Okay. Hello, assembler. One antenna, please. Thank you. You're more with the program. If I shift click, that's production. Awesome. I'm getting better at Build Planner. It is definitely like the best thing you can learn. Dump that in there. We might as well chuck or turn on the... we're at 100% ice. It just says not 100% on the tank. Because is that either all 4 dots is absolutely 100% or like 99.99 is not... does not a dot make... Wow. I think our little station guy here got impacted. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think we might have lost one of them. Wow. Neat. Anyways. Always love to see things get hit. The lightning's really cool. I just haven't had anything struck by lightning yet. I'm kind of hoping it hits that. I'll have to rebuild it, but I have the solar panel right next to it. So it's either going to hit one or the other, and they're not exactly difficult to rebuild. Oh, we still can't do girders or radio communication components. What is the reasoning for that? Because we're on the wrong assembler. The wrong assembler took the cue. That's part of the reason why duct ship's being disassembled, is because... I don't know. I'm kind of tired of that happening, which is why I was hearing the assembler. I thought it was just the sound was acting funny. Alright, couldn't withdraw 28. That's fine. I can just shove them in there. We're getting there. Radio communication components, quite large. They're very, very big components. Empty? I bet you it's not. Oh, it is. It is. I got the rest of them. Alright, cool. How are we looking? We can still fly. Alright, let's get flying then. I'm gonna hold space for now. Actually, let's go ahead and activate the GPS coordinate, which I don't need to. I just need to press H. Alright, and we're gonna point straight at it and go straight towards it. Where is it? There it is. The rocks are still in view. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's get over to it. Triple press that. Oh, no. Untriple press. You off. What? Oh, great. I hate it when it messes with it. Okay, there we go. I just have to hold it then. Eventually, when we stop gaining speed, I'll throw on the hydrogen thrusters and then turn on the cruise control. I don't remember if... I think someone told me whether or not holding W even while you're at the maximum speed consumes more fuel. I don't remember. It makes sense it would consume more fuel if you're being pulled against by the planet or something, but in space it doesn't really make sense if you're just going the same speed. speed's starting to fall off. Let's go ahead and throw that thruster on. And we'll triple press and sit here and go 38 kilometers. You know what? I'm going to point slightly to the left. It's a smart idea. So I don't whack straight into it. I don't like how the beacon is slowly creeping slightly to the left. So how about let's go even further to the left. Hopefully I don't overshoot it too much. Sorry about that. I was just thinking, you know, oh, we're still in planetary gravity. Dang, I thought I'd timed it to where we just got out of it. I was thinking, like, what would I do should I be in, you know, this scenario for just that amount of time flying through space? I mean, what would you do? I would not entirely sure what I'd do. I'd either, you know, watch space YouTube, work on different designs for ships, if there's some, like, cool space engineers, virtual reality. I don't know. It's kind of strange to think about to actually be in this situation. I don't think that would happen. Alright, well, we do need to... No, we're doing okay. We managed... I did manage to point us in the correct direction. I may have had to do a couple course corrections, because when I alt-tabbed, I thought I clicked out of it, but I did not. Let's come up on this satellite way too quick and slow down way too slowly. Alright, well, the bob's on, so it's going to start grabbing stuff here real quick, or it's going to start chucking stuff here real quick. So let's put us on the side with a lot of sun. There we go. Look at the bob go. I don't know why I'm orbiting this thing, but I am. There you go. Lots of sun. Lots of sun. Alright, let's go ahead and complete this relay, and then we can start... I might do a couple little exploration... Yeah, I'll explore a couple asteroids, and then we'll call it a day, and the next time I'm going to try to work on some sort of drone to do that for us. Let's come up a little bit closer. There we go. And then we'll just help out Bob by trying to build that and grabbing everything we can for it. Ooh, the antenna's about to come online. The antenna is online. Sweet! Alright, our antenna's online, and we're still getting solar panels, just missing cells. That's alright. I think, well, I'm pretty sure we had everything from Bob, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I need to right click on that. Might help, huh? Or we got everything from the base. So if we didn't, that'd really suck. Okay, there we go. There we go. I should be really careful about bumping this. I don't think large grids can be influenced by you whacking into them, but I don't want to find out if that's entirely true or not. Alright, and all of the steel plates. Bob, you can go ahead and... Oh, I'm trying to use the build menu. I forget what it was. Build and repair system. If you don't mind, you can now do armor blocks. Enjoy! Let's check the ore detector while you do those. And we'll just make sure it's cranked up to max range. And then I'm going to go check out some... what do you call it? Oh, programmable block. Wasn't there supposed to be a programmable block on here to control... I mean, they're kind of always pointed at the sun anyways, so they might not need the rotors. This one will be the test case, so that we can find out if they really need the rotors or not. These batteries are in recharge mode. Antenna dish at 5 kilometers. Marsk base is 43 kilometers, so we're going to try to go for at least 50,000 meters. Actually, at the the furthest distance of that. So that's pretty crazy. So let's go relay sat 1. There we go. And hopefully it shows up as relay sat 1. And yep, okay. Relay satellite 1. If I could just have you not show up, but just work. That'd be really nice. Fully recharged in 6 hours. So these batteries have still got a whole bunch of power under them, which is great. And it's all welded up. Here it is. Here's the completed relay satellite. It actually looks pretty cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll make more of them. But this one, you know what? I'm gonna go over to it. Control B. Oh, not yet though. Oh, I did the thing. Little birthday on the calendar. That's the perfect icon for that. Although it doesn't seem to be doing what I expected, because this wasn't created before this, and none of this was created after this. I don't know. We're gonna rename it Relay Sat. There we go. Frank's World. Just so that I know. And I don't really know why I would upload that to the workshop, since it's there's nothing really special about it. I don't want to say that, but it's very basic in construction. We'll take a screenshot because yep. Oh, let's turn off that one there. There we go. That'll look nice. But I mean, if you want me to upload to the workshop, let me know. It's just you could build it from memory. It's just a few components. There's nothing really special to it, but if you want, I'll do it. Let's go ahead and head to a rock. A rock that will satisfy my curiosity to if there is uranium. Let's go split rock over there. All for split rock. What do we have inside our storage? We have girders. We got all sorts of stuff. We basically have a whole other antenna worth of things. I wish I had the foresight to build a large ore detector like what's going to be on those drones. And I don't know if using the new block collisions I can do anything cool with those drones. I'm thinking of building like the large grid ore detector. Let's just bring that out as an example. Large grid ore detector. Not tiny grid, large grid. Boop. Large grid ore detector. And I was going to surround it with like thrusters and like stick an antenna out the back in between like a couple of the thrusters. And then just drop it off of whatever ship I bring it up here with. Maybe connect it with a... Oh, I'm turned around. There we go. There we go. Okay. Maybe connect it with a rotor or something. I'm not too sure, but let's get over to this thing over here. There we go. The relay satellite's lost in the distance. You can't hardly see it. It's just as like a little flicker off way back there. Let's see. Yep, that's where it is. That little flicker. You can't see it. I could barely see it. Is the relay satellite. This guy's taunting me. Hold on. You there. You look promising. I have a feeling about you. But let's see what you have. I'm looking at it. I'm accelerating, or not accelerating, but I'm attempting to accelerate forward, and we are still losing fuel. So yeah, that script is still doing work because I am not losing fuel by using that script. There we go, 20 meters a second. And we'll just drift towards the big rock. And I'll get out and use my hand drill, because I feel like that the elite hand drill might have a similar range to the small ship ore detector. I do not know. We come in pretty close. I'm not seeing anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy, okay. Almost hitting that wall. This rock has deceived me, and we are once again low on fuel. So I'll go ahead and kick on the generator, and I'm going to leave this guy here, and I'm going to scout around this rock for a little bit and see what I can see. Yep, so I kind of absentmindedly burrowed into here for a little bit. Doesn't look like there's anything. Ow, sadly. I'd really hoped there was something, but alas, there be nothing. Let's go ahead and find our little ship here. Oh, where did I park the hardcore ship? It's somewhere. There's an antenna on for it. There it is. It's over there. And the respawn pod, basically Frank, is very far away. Alright then. Well, I don't have that much fuel, so let me make myself a little panel here. And I'll do it while on the way to Marsk Base, because that took a long time. So we'll just kind of... Where is it? There it is. Looks like Marsk Base. You know, if this is working, I should be able to communicate with Marsk Base by not... Well, okay, let's see. What is my antenna at? It's at 5,000 meters. Where's the relay antenna? 5.92 kilometers. Or, yeah. Okay, so I need to up the antenna here. Let's go 10,000 meters. Alright, can I now connect... encounter debris. Huh. That's the large grid. But I'm not able to communicate with Marsk Base. You know what? Marsk Base probably doesn't have its antenna on. I think I turned it off. Okay, well, the test of the relay system will have to wait. We seem to have an unlimited amount of battery left. Oh, it's the sun. The sun's powering us. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start thrusting back towards Marsk Base here. Shut that off. I'm going to go ahead and hop in here, and let's hop into the LCD and see what I need to do. Alright, so we are going to still go to Marsk Base, but we no longer need to collect things to build a satellite. We can build a Ore Scout... Ore Scouting drone. Sometimes I just can't type. All of this remains the same. How about scout some more asteroids for uranium? New urgent message. You are plummeting towards the planet. Alright, I am plummeting towards the planet. I go to Marsk Base, build an ore scouting drone, upgrade the duck ship, and replace the... or, dismantle the duck ship. Oops, caps lock is still on. Okay, dismantle the duck ship. Build satellites for relays. Place the duck ship with something cooler. Build a cargo drone to assist. Okay, cool. Well, we're now plummeting towards the planet. I'm going to kind of look up at that because that's what kind of gave it away. I'm like, why is that one screen black? Went in my head. All right. Well, until next time, happy plummeting.